Today I am in Wilmington, North Carolina at the, what is this?
Cameron Art Museum.
Cameron Art Museum. And I'm with
Glancy Thomas.
Glancy Thomas, who just gave me some vital information. Could you share that with me one more time?
And I chair the Commission on African American History for the City of Wilmington.
Okay.
What I was sharing with you was regarding Fred Johnson and him being instrumental in making sure that we got a plaque that signifies where the colored troops are buried at our National Cemetery in Wilmington, right on Market Street.
Okay.
We worked with Fred on that for a 2-year period of time through the state, and we were able to get a plaque erected there. However, there are several sites in the Wilmington area, as we all know, that was significant to the end in the Civil War and very instrumental in the Emancipation Proclamation. So we want to thank Fred Johnson for that and for making that as a recognized site. And we also want to go back to Lincoln as it relates to the Emancipation Proclamation.
And you are?
I'm Glancy Thomas, and I chair the Commission on African American History for the City of Wilmington.
And I thank you, Mrs. Thomas. And Mr. Fred.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fred, what is your title? What do they call you?
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
Yeah.
And is that true what Mrs. Thomas just told me?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And Mr. Sweet corn, do you encourage our African American brothers and sisters to go to this monument and to see this plaque? And how did you come about doing this, and how long did it take?
It took I think a total of 2 years, if I remember correctly. How that came about, I was in a barbershop and I met a man who was telling me about the black history in the city. And I said I had started hopefully a project about giving some honor and recognition to the men buried in the cemetery. So he said, I'll help you if you want me to. So we went to work.
Okay.
And didn't even know his name, but he turned out to be a retired Lieutenant Colonel, U.S. Army retired.
Wow.
And we formed a committee, and Glancy was a member of it, and several other people, and we got it done.
All right. And I see you're in your Civil War uniform today. So, Mr. Sweetcorn, what are you representing here today?
Battery B, 2nd Regiment, U.S. Colored Light Artillery.
And will you be in the battle, the skirmish today?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we'll be firing the cannons.
Okay. And I thank you. And I look forward to coming again.
Please do.
Okay.
Please.
And one more time with Mrs. Thomas.
Another thing I'd like to share is we did a DVD of that ceremony.
Okay.
And it's archives at the City of Wilmington. And we also have some DVDs that we sent to the various Afro-American churches and sororities and fraternities so they could use it in their teaching of African-American history in the City of Wilmington.
Now, if one decided that they wanted maybe to get one of these DVDs, how would one do that?
Well, that's a wonderful question that I had not thought about. Fred, do you have any DVDs? If you contact Fred or I, we'll work on or make sure that you get a DVD. It's about 25 to 30-minute ceremony that took place. It's no charge for it because it is archives through the City of Wilmington. So we think it's quite significant in African American history, and particularly for our youth.
Thank you very much. Thank you again.